They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Second and long here. From the gun. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Out wide right, it's Green. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the two-point try. Right side, it's Green. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first.
Turns on the Jets. At the 30. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sets his feet. It's Levin. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road. Out
wide left, it's Watkins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out! Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Long way to go on second down. Out wide right, it's Brown. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He fires a bullet to the right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Sayin. Working that left side now. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. There he goes. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Say it. Stepping to the right. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
From the gun on 3rd down, Say it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Levitt. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Durham. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
Got him on the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Press center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Watkins. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll run it. It's Durham. Powers through. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. Fires to the right. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Runs through a man, he might have space. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you...
And the defense swarms him under the two-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to pass, it's Levitt. The throw. In traffic, it's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Pulls it in.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Green. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running inside, it's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right side, it's Berry. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Finds a crease, it's Berry. Knocked down immediately.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Out wide right, it's Brown. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
There we have him, Chad.
This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. It's the LSU Tigers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this, this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Left side is Blaylock. Oh, he's got some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Here's a give to Robinson. Nowhere to go. And the Sooners are in the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the missed connection on third down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Big guy smells it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Moves the pocket. It's Levin. Escapes the pressure going right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. We saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so...
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Under pressure. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Third and long coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Wants to throw one first. Still looking. Extending the play. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Watkins. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up second and long. From the gun. Holds on, it's Watkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking left. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Flips it out in the flat. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Blaylock. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Second and long here. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Sooners want to move quickly. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the outside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Fires complete on the crosser. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to the run, it's Blaylock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Lining up for the PAT. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Going for 2 here. Wonder if they're going to be chasing points the rest of the game. They'll try to run with Robinson. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. And it'll come out to the 25. 25, no attempt at a return. Back to pass, it's Levin. He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Quick give. It's Blaylock. He breaks a tackle, and that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back.
First play of this drive. Floats it out in space. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And
Touchdown, LSU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He'll toss it. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Rush is on. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Carter on the stop. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Don't do that.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Out wide right, it's Blaylock. Brings him to the open. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
He got triple coverage. We ain't gonna force like that. Hey, Twiz, I do need you to hit that sub button on YouTube, though. Oh, there it goes.
The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
Go ahead and show support, man.
Out wide left, it's Durham. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Levin. He's going to let it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
You know I like that.
Takes a shot at the
end
zone.
Hey, that's what I want. You know I like that.
Touchdown LSU. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
You know I like
he scores for the 5th time in this game.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Sets his feet, it's Mateer. Right side, it's Blaylock. Makes the catch, and he's free. Shakes off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Left side is Sategna. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He found some open space and turned on the jets.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And he makes the extra point.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Harris. He gets it in there for the two, and he'll chop a couple off that lead. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. To the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's how it ended. That's how we ended.